What is going on, guys? This is SJHSports and welcome your faces back to a brand new video and a brand new series as well. This one I'm a little excited for because it's quite close to my heart and there's a few rules and stuff that we need to go through in a little while. If you're new around here and you enjoy FIFA 18 career mode and the youth academy side of FIFA, this is the place to be. Make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to get notifications to as and when I go live daily. Now, this is a series that's going to need a little bit of explaining to do. It's quite simple, but we've got a bit of explaining to do. Now, back in 2000-2001, Leeds United got themselves to the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. They did the impossible. With a bit of money behind them, they did superbly well, but that resulted in us pretty much nearly going bankrupt. Now, these 10 teams here, Besiktas, Barcelona, Lazio, AC Milan, Deportivo, Anderlecht, Real Madrid, Valencia, there's one team missing, 1860 Munich. We played them in the group stages as well. They are now not in the game because of something to do with licensing. They got relegated, they didn't pay the fine to be relegated or something or other, and they're down in the amateur German league. So I've replaced them with Nottingham Forest. Why Nottingham Forest? Because they're a fallen giant also from the European stage way back many years ago. I don't know the history behind Nottingham Forest. I think it was under the Brian Clough regime where he won the actual trophy with them. And I thought to try and balance the league out, we're going to put in Nottingham Forest. Now there's another thing that I've also done as well. Let's go on to our team then. This is another twist that we have brought to the actual series as well. I have created Leeds United players that also featured in that Champions League season. We have gone with Paul Robinson, Gary Kelly, Dominic Matteo, who scored a fucking great goal in the San Siro, just to add, Radabe, Ian Hart, Harry Kewell, we're not even going to go mentioning him, Eric Bakker, Oliver Decourt, Lee Bowyer, Alan Smith, Mark Viduka. We've also got Nigel Martin on the bench, Rio Ferdinand on the bench, Stephen McPhail, Robbie Keane and Jonathan Woodgate. Also, Danny Mills and Michael Bridges. We've left these two players, well, there's actually more, and Jason Wilcox as well, I'm forgetting him, do apologise. But three youngsters that are actually currently at Leeds already, in O'Connor, McKay and McKay brothers. So I've left them in there just in case we get injuries. Now, what I was going to thinking about doing is, do we actually scout for youth academy players? I'm a bit like yes and I'm a bit like no. So I want you guys to decide. This is the team that we're going to play with. Regarding ratings and stuff as well of these players, I set a base margin of about 70. So the likes of Dominic Matteo was a very good player. Lucas Radabe, better than Matteo, hence why he's a better player. Mark Viduka up front, a 74. He was insane for the season that we're playing in the Champions League. It was quite good for us, the Australian. DK will be a fan and he does feature on today's thumbnail. Alan Smith as well. So I've tried to get all the player ratings around 70. Now what I was thinking of doing is giving them like 80 ratings, 85 ratings and whatnot. But I thought that's just going to make it a bit easier. We want a challenge. So that's why the reason I use 70 to get it close to as possibly we can. Now Ian Hart is a 64 rating. I don't know how to think about that, but it's free kicks. What I've also done as well with these players is I've gone and I've given them the names, I've given them the correct height, I've tried to give them the best hairstyle I possibly can. Shirts as well, like squad numbers, tucked, untucked, all that good stuff. Tried to replicate the boots, but we're like 17 years on, nearly 18 years on, so the boots will vary. So I've tried to replicate it as much as I possibly can, and it's taken me 3 hours just to build these players. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. One main objective then for this series, and that is simply to win this A-League. But in one season. Why are you doing it in one season, Stu? Because I want it to be a mini-series. And who's to say, come towards the back end of this series, if you guys don't want me to upload this anymore, we can go ahead and try another team. It's entirely up to you. What I'm meaning by that is, a good example being Liverpool team that played against AC Milan in Istanbul where there was 3-0 down at half-time. They came back to win on penalties because I remember Jerzy Dudek doing all that stuff on the line like Bruce Grobbelaar. That's an option for you guys. It's entirely up to you what you want me to do with it. But for the time being, we're going with Leeds United, a team that is close to my heart, as you probably tell from the blanket up that way, blanket behind me. I'm a big Leeds fan. I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to do a Leeds career all the time, but I didn't want to do the normal boring career. So I've made a bit of a twist, a bit close to home. It's going to be personal to me as well, and I'm going to share it with you guys also, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Also, just want to clear one thing up as well before we crack on with this episode, is the likes of Besiktas, Barcelona, your Real Madrids and stuff like that, the teams are present, so their squads now is what they have in real life now. So Messi's at Barcelona, Ronaldo's at Real Madrid. You guys get the picture. I was going to do the other created players for the rest of the squads, but it would have taken me too much time to do that, and I don't have that sort of time to do that, unfortunately. So the Leeds team, it is what it is. We all go play today's squads against today's teams and stuff like that. So I just wanted to clear that up just to make sure that you guys are fully aware of what's going on. We're going to be playing on Legendary as well, and the half lengths are going to be 6 minutes. My Youth Academy Regens, I only play 5-minute games. Some of you will probably know this, some of you will not. Every single player that is newly created in FIFA, like all these players here that we've done, the potential of each player are 99. So there's a good chance that we will see some growth from players over the course of this season, and I'm looking forward to starting this. Again guys, let me know if you want me to go into our Youth Academy, scout for Youth Academy players like we do with Yar. I've got no problems with that, but if you guys want to just see this squad that I've done here, leave it as realistic, as simple as what we can. It's entirely up to you. Maybe you want me to just use one scout future star per season, per one season, because we're only doing it for one season. It's up to you boys. It's part of your series. I'm going to need help from you guys as well along the way. We're ready to play our first game. I think it's against Valencia. Let's get on to it. So our first game is against Valencia then. We're going on Legendary. We're going for 6-minute halves. The starting 11, we've gone with Paul Robinson, Gary Kelly, Dominic Matteo, Lucas Radebe, Ian Hart, Eric Bakker, Dacourt, Boyer, Smith, Harry Kewell and Viduka up front. Everybody has the same squad number in this save as what they did back in 2000 and 2001 season. Let's go boys. I'm fully expecting us to get absolutely trounced here because our team's pretty poor. We lose it straight away. But this is part of the good sort of system that I wanted to introduce into this game. And also as well, if you haven't noticed, some of you may have not noticed already, we are actually on the PS4. So the analog stick position to the Xbox, the left analog stick, is different. It's going to take me a while to get used to that as well. Now Dacourt, now Smith, good ball towards Viduka. Viduka back towards Alan Smith. Alan Smith then, oh, it's a good challenge by Paulista. We're doing alright so far, so good for us. We've not conceded in the opening 15 minutes. We're doing quite well. Oh, Bakker, mate, you've been sold there. Ball's played through Radebe. Yes, lad. Up towards Viduka, looking to turn. Look to feed Harry Kewell. Kewell will shoot. Oh, we've hit the post. And Viduka will cross it back in. The keeper punches clear. Max Kovac. Radebe's gone in well with the challenge and clattered him. Dirty lead. Oh, Kewell's lost it. Zaza here. Matteo's gone to go close him down. No, Rodriguez Robinson comes out and makes the save. Well done, Bravo. And we're struggling to catch up to this guy. He's got a bit of pace about him. Oh, Zaza's gone sliding. It's number 3, which is Ian Hart. And Robinson has to make the save. There goes a half-time whistle. Not much action really to show you. We've had a shot that's hit the post. Valencia have threatened a couple of times, but not really done enough damage towards our goal to warrant them going in front. It's 0-0 towards Kewell, trying to turn his man, but he's been dispossessed. And Ian Hart's that position. Radebe's going to have to go close him down. Here's Mina. Radebe's done well and took the ball, not the man, and it's gone behind for a corner kick to Valencia, who are starting to pile on the pressure now as well. There's a corner to be whipped in, there's a free. Oh, and Gary Kelly's there to knock it off the line. Going forward. Oh, he skipped past Bakker. There's a man free in the middle. Is he going to play? He isn't. He's going to go alone because he's a greedy twat. And Robinson isn't going to be troubled by that effort. Here's Lato in towards Zaza. He looks a bit Dominic Matteo's a man free at the back post. Kewell's in there. Radebe heads away. Only as far as mean edge of the area. Shot comes in and Bakker will just pick up the pieces. And we'll look to clear our line. Smith gets clattered off the ball and he's down. Oh no, he's down injured. Attacking wise, we're going to struggle. Shrike. Oh, it's a great finish. And Valencia go 1-0 up in the 74th minute. To be fair, it has been coming. It's Kondobia that's got the goal. Ah, come on, man. We've done so well to keep them out. 75 minutes pretty much in the game. It's a new formation for me that I don't like usually playing. Smith got absolutely clattered. Great little ball roll by him and a lovely finish from edge of the D that beats Paul Robinson and goes into the back of the net. It's 1-0. Well done by Rio Ferdinand. Comes in and takes the ball brilliantly well. Now Keane. Up towards Viduka, and here is Alan Smith, they 1-1. Oh, it's a great chance. Keane might turn it with a header, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. Viduka wins the head, and Robbie Keane's in here from the kick-off. It's Route 1 stuff. Robbie Keane for 1-1. Oh, he's put it wide. Going down the left-hand side for Valencia. We're all appealing for offside. Ferdinand likewise, he's not offside as the cross comes in, and there's a man in the free at the back post, and Mina scores. And we're too busy appealing for the offside flag, which never came. He was onside, I could tell that he was onside, and we all pretty much just stopped. He got in behind us, and Valencia double their lead and secure the 3 points. It's 2-0 to Valencia. As the referee blows the full-time whistle, it's a 2-0 defeat on our opening game of the season. Valencia was the better side. It's going to take me a while to get used to what these players can and can't do. Hopefully we see that the players will actually grow over time. There is a glitch there with Mark Viduka wearing the number 44 shirt. We'll go back and change that. He did wear the number 9, so we'll make sure we change that. But it's finished Leeds United 0, Valencia 2. So the next game and the final game of the episode, then we take on Deportivo away from home. I've gone back to my usual formation that we play in the Cambridge save, just because I do like this formation. I seem to do better with it. We've brought some changes to the sides. Robinson is in goal, Danny Mills at right back, Ferdinand gets a start, Radaby is now captain, Ian Hart at left back, Kiel stays on the left, Dacourt, Boyer stays on the right, Smith, Keane and Viduka up front. Dacourt then he'll play it towards Smith, Smith up towards Robbie Keane, great play by him, gets his shot away and Pantilimon makes the save. Well, we are the better side so far in this game. Here is Dacourt, up towards Robbie Keane, Keane up towards Boyer, Boyer back to Keane, Keane will hit it and it goes just wide. A great effort by Robbie Keane, very unlucky. Up towards Villa, ball played through Adrian, oh, nearly snuck into that near post. Robinson's outstretched right leg was probably enough to cover it if it was going on target. Lee Boyer towards Robbie Keane, Keane's got a bit of pace about him. Keane inside the area, lovely play, lay back towards Viduka, shot blocks, might get another chance at it, will Viduka, he won't, he's cleared away. And we are definitely the better side here. We are taking the game to Deportivo. Kiel tried to play it around the corner. Viduka running at the heart of the Deportivo defenders. Kiel get round him. That's well played. Harry Kiel wearing his gloves. Kiel then will play a good ball into the box. He will do. And Boyer will hit it. And it's easy for Pantilimon in the goal. And it's all Leeds United at the moment. Now Viduka holding up the play for Leeds. Good ball towards Smith. Alan Smith does really well to beat his man. Great play by Smith. Alan Smith then. He'll make it 1-0, will he? He won't. Oh, that's a great chance by Smith. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. We have probably been the better side. I do apologise, I've got something in my eye. We have been the better side in that first half. Played the best chance falling to Alan Smith 3 minutes before the break. And we should have done better. There's big Mark Viduka with a bit of a gut on him. He had a bit of a gut in real life back in 2000-2001. But it's 0-0 at the break. Now here is Smith up towards Viduka. Viduka can shoot from distance. Oh, he's hit the post. A lovely finesse shot by Mark Viduka. Sees his shot come rattle against the post. Boyer's having to cut inside. Boyer's done well with strength. Now Robbie Keane. Keane then up towards Viduka. Viduka on his left foot. Puts it over the bar. Powerful shot from range. Mark Viduka wearing the number 44 shirt. Well, the number 9. And I do need to get that sorted out. And it's gone over the bar. Viduka around the corner to Kiel. Kiel's got the pace. Kiel then looks to swing into the area. It's a good ball. And it's McPhail. Oh, what a save. The keeper didn't know nothing about it. Stephen McPhail, with his first touch, probably should have scored there, to be fair. He made the keeper work. I don't know if the keeper knew much about it. Smith will lay it out to this right-hand side where Mills is. We'll find Stephen McPhail. We'll find Viduka. Lovely turn. Viduka! That's a good strike. It's a good save by Pantilimon. Q will swing it back in. Robbie Keane's in there. Smith! Oh, we just can't turn it in. Here is McPhail. He'll lay off. Here is Viduka. Oh my lord. Somehow that has finished 0-0. We did everything in that game to try and score. Some good saves by Pantilimon in goals for Deportivo, the ex-Manchester City player. And it was a great game, and I feel that we should have done a lot better there. It's finished Deportivo 0, Leeds United 0. So boys, this episode is coming to an end. You can see we've got 1 point from 2 games. As you can see, we are in 8th place in this table. Lazio are actually top with Barcelona with a maximum points from them two. Real Madrid also on maximum points. And then we've come in Valencia, AC Milan and Deportivo, who we've just played. And we should have beaten them, to be fair. Anderlecht and Besiktas are yet to get up and running on the points-wise. Any questions, boys, about this series, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. I've enjoyed making this video so far for you. Enjoy them 2 games that we played. I just need to get used to playing with the players that are out there. We changed the formation. I enjoyed playing with that formation. We've done everything right. Thank you for watching, boys. I do appreciate your support. I will see you on another video, and goodbye.